Hey guys, this is the Tuninator, doing Mods of the Week, episode 5. And before we get kind of fully underway, I just want to explain a couple things first. So first, I'd like to apologize for the delay for this video. Partly that was because of like given in the holiday, but also it was supposed to be up much earlier today, and I spent literally the past probably like hour to 2 hours just wrestling with a bunch of bugs that have just been popping up all day. I've been trying to get the mods to work, but I've got still quite a few to show you, but there are a few really cool ones that I was hoping to put on that I won't be able to until maybe next week, because I've just been having bugs. I don't think it's necessarily anything to do with the mods. It's just New Vegas has been horrifically buggy in general for me today. I've had the entire Brotherhood of Steel bunker just aggroing onto me for no reason. I left the Hoover Dam offices, and I had some kind of a weight bug where I couldn't wait anywhere. I could literally not wait in any location. So yeah, I'm pretty much at the end of my patience with New Vegas at the moment. I'm about ready, get the disc and just, cut it. So forgive the delay. I'm gonna try and get more up. It's just today has been particularly trying in terms of just getting the damn game and the mods to work. So with that said, I do still have quite a decent amount of mods to show you today, and the two that I was hoping to show you or the three rather, that I will not be able to, I'm still going to name it right now and give a shout out, because they are very cool mods, and I'm hoping that I'm going to get them working for next week. So the two that I'm trying to get to work are the Enclave and the Mojave, which is also, this Enclave ARC base thing at Camp Searchlight, and the Brotherhood of Steel offices, or sub-offices, but those were both sent to me by Protectorite. And they just kind of expand the Enclave and the Brotherhood of Steel, presences in the area. That's Brotherhood of Steel offices like Fallout 2. They make a Camp Searchlight, the airport, into an Enclave base, put like a little bunker in there, which is cool because it's normally kind of useless. Can't even go in the building. So those have been trying to get to work. The Enclave one is working fine, except I'm having a texture issue. And the Brotherhood of Steel office one, I have some issues with, not the least of which is the fact that I literally can't get into the bunker right now because they just shoot me. I don't even know why, but so those I'm going to try and get working for next week. They're very cool. Definitely, I'm going to link them probably anyways. Actually, no, I won't go save for next week, but definitely look those up if you're interested, because they are quite cool, and don't let the fact that I'm personally having some bugs dissuade you, because they seem to be working fine for most other people. The third one is New Vegas TV, which lets you watch, you can get working TV in New Vegas, or those like 50s, like, era-appropriate programs that you can watch in there, like short clips. So that I'm also trying to get to work. You can expect that next week as well. So this one won't be quite as long as I had planned, but next week's will be even longer. So anyways, without further ado, the actual mods I'm going to talk about today, there's some really cool ones still. The first one I'm going to talk about, as you noticed, you may be wondering why the sky is currently dark and thundering. Well, that is the Nevada Skies mod, and that is a very cool weather mod. It's kind of like Fallout. It does a bit of the same thing. So I don't have Fallout running at the moment because it seems to kind of affect environmental changes in the same way, but it also adds weather, which is really cool. So I love thunderstorms, so just being able to run around, have rain and stuff pop up is pretty awesome in my opinion. So I am loving this mod. So basically what you do is you activate the mod, then you get this thing, the hygrograph in your apparel. You double click on that, I think it'll open it. Actually, I think you're going to have to de-equip your armor, but it's weird, but it'll hopefully open soon. Alrighty, well, up there it goes. Okay. Because I wasn't just given enough time. So you can, this is the main menu for it, basically. You can, kind of just mess around with the settings. Special moods I'm going to enable, because those are really cool. Sandstorm settings, rain settings, weather settings. So special moods are a really cool thing with this mod. So I'm going to show you these, and they're just kind of different ways you can mess with the landscape to change how it looks. Like, I just enabled this mood, I Dream of Zari, and you see the whole way everything looks has changed. That's just one. I'm just going to show you one for now in the interest of time, but there's a ton of different really cool ones. Definitely check them all out. They're probably not going to necessarily be to your liking for extended play, because some of them are very impressive and very flashy. It might kind of end up distracting you a bit, but it's very cool just to see and look how the game looks different. And there's some very immediately post-apocalyptic ones as well. So there's some cool stuff. So yeah, that is Nevada Skies. It is crazy awesome. So I cannot recommend this enough. Great mod. it's just really awesome. It really adds to your feeling of immersion to be able to run around and actually have, you know, rain or sandstorms or stuff like that happen. It's something that really should have been in the base game, but since it isn't, these guys kind of stepped in and did it for us, which is quite nice of them. So definitely owe them a big thank you for that, and definitely check this mod out because it is pretty awesome. So I'm just going to try and disable that mood really quickly. And again, the thing actually just takes a few seconds to come up, so don't spam clicking like I did because that's not good. Special moods. Maybe, You know, let's try this. I'll just leave this on. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, that's a little much. Scratch that. Alright, so you get to see more than one theme, then just take a look at, see what they do. And we're going to turn that off, and we're going to go back to the normal game. Except, it looks like there's a little bug with turning them off, but anyways, that's besides the point. We'll just leave this on for the rest of the video, not a big deal. So, the next two I'm gonna kind of talk about at the same time. They're a food sanitizer mod and Ingestibles Weight mod. So the food sanitizer mod, for those of you who may recall Fallout 3: The Wasteland Survival Guide, you get a food sanitizer from Wara, which would basically increase the HP and decrease the rads on most of the food you would get. There are food sanitizers in this game. I think they come from the Repcon test site HQ basement, if I recall correctly. And but they only affect like 2 items in the game. They're terrible. So what this mod does is it adds like a lightweight food sanitizer. It's about half a pound, and it'll improve most of your food. It also categorizes stuff as food, which is cool. So that, you know, that's just something especially for like hardcore people who they want to make it more useful, and it's something you can do. And the other one is the Ingestibles Weight mod, and what that does is it adds weight to basically chems. It adds weight to everything in the game that just doesn't have weight still, even on hardcore. Like stuff like stim packs will have weight now. Chems, you know, like Psycho will have weight. So for those of you hardcore guys who want to make sure everything's really, you know, fully right and fully immersed, you can get that to make sure all your stuff's going to be appropriately weighted. And both that and the sanitizer were sent in by Fat Nerd IRL. And he also sent an interesting mod called the More Perks mod, which adds about 75 more perks to the game. There's some of them are kind of crazy, but there's also some really cool ones. So that just adds a lot more variety, a lot more choice. Works really well with the perk every level mod. You can get a ton of cool ones. And I know that there are other people who sent that in. I don't remember your name, so if you PM me, I'll do my best to add you to the list. Same with Nevada Skies. And then, the second to last one I'm going to talk about is the new Vegas script extender, which isn't really a mod per se, but it's something that it facilitates a lot of mods. Basically, it's kind of like a programmer file that lets modders do a lot more stuff with the new Vegas scripts, like in the GEC, than they would normally be able to. And that's going to be necessary for a lot of the mods that start to come out. So recommend you get that. There's instructions to download it. I think Fallout Mod Manager has some kind of privilege for that too. I mean, that thing's got everything. It's a great tool. So I'll link that in the description. You're probably going to want to get that. Mods are going to start to need that more and more, I'm guessing. So yeah, I would advise getting that as soon as possible. And then the last mod I'm going to talk about is the new Vegas Bounties, which I have actually just activated, have not played through, so I'm going to check this out for myself. And it basically what it does is, supposedly it adds like kind of like a big quest line, you know, fully voiced, lots of stuff into the game, where you essentially go and kind of hunt down and claim bounties throughout, you know, just the Mojave Wasteland. So you're going to go into the Good Springs, you know, the saloon. So you guys probably know the drill by now. But it's fast travel to Good Springs, saloon, pick up this holotape. That's how you start it. It's got its own quest, so you know. We'll see the note. So now accepted bounty hunter. Oh, well, I'm guessing I'm out for those, but I can punch stuff pretty well. Oh, well, there we go. Alright, yeah, so I'm not sure how this will clash with your... Oop, I guess I'm not sure if that'll necessarily require you to do evil stuff. I don't think it will, but by all accounts, I've heard it's a great mod. So many people sent me this that I really couldn't name them all. So I thought this is something I would definitely have to feature. I'm looking forward to playing it for myself. I haven't done it yet because I didn't want to, you know, kind of spoil any of the quest, because it apparently is quite in-depth and, you know, well-voiced. So it seems very interesting. So yeah, that's all the mods for this week. I'm really sorry. There were the 3 more really cool ones that I was trying to get to work, but I just have not been able to. New Vegas has been absurdly buggy for me right now. So I want to apologize a ton for that. That's all my fault. I also apologize for not being able to upload quite as frequently over the past week or so. It's going to get a little hectic, what with finals and stuff, but after that I should be able to kind of get back in a more regular schedule. So just bear with me. I'm trying. New Vegas has been kind of fighting me every step of the way for the past few days, and that has been helping. So sorry for the little rant there. I just want to make sure you guys know what's going on. So in any case, sorry about those 3 mods. I'll tack them on to next week's as extras if I can get them to work, because they are very cool and I really want to show them. But hope you enjoyed it. Hope you like these mods. They're all cool. They're all great mods. Some of them add immersion. Some of them, lots more gameplay and cool storylines, which is always great to have. So, as always, thanks for watching. This is Tuninator. Any questions, stuff like that, I'll be glad to help you out. Just PM me or post a comment on my page. I respond personally to almost every PM I get, and to the page comments as well. Video comments I'm not really able to respond to because there's so many, but if you PM me or especially leave a comment on the channel, chances are I will respond. So, again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later.